The most expensive words a salesperson can say are 4 words. They're not a buyer. That phrase and many like it are the costliest ones in the business because the moment you say it, you make it true. Hello, my name is Frankie, founder of Auto Dojo, the path to excellence, and welcome to today's Auto Dojo Quick Hit. 5 minutes, 1 skill, 0 excuses. Let's go. I want to talk about something that almost nobody is willing to say out loud in a dealership because it's uncomfortable. And that's exactly why it needs to be said. There's a belief, widespread, deeply embedded, almost tribal in this industry, that says many people walking in your dealership or certain internet leads are low quality. That the people behind them are just shopping around, aren't serious, or going to waste your time. That they're price shoppers who are never going to buy. That responding quickly, putting the time in with them in the store, or putting real effort into follow-up is a waste of time. That one's not a buyer. They're just kicking tires. Internet leads from that source are garbage. I've heard it 1,000 times, and every time I hear it, I know exactly what's about to happen. The salesperson who said it is about to underperform. Not because the up or the lead was necessarily bad, but because their belief was. Here's the psychological reality of what happens when you decide someone is not a buyer when you've watched them walk up to your door or fielded the internet lead, and before you've ever even spoken to them. You show up differently. Your energy changes, your tone changes, your body language changes. Remember what we talked about earlier in this series? Only 7% of communication is the words you use. 38% is your tone. 55% is your body language. But your energy is everything. When you believe a customer isn't going to buy, your tone loses warmth. Your body language closes off. Your follow-up becomes robotic and unengaging. You go through the motions instead of actually being present. And the customer feels it. They may not be able to articulate exactly what's wrong, but they know on a gut level that the person in front of them on the other end of the phone or responding to their internet lead isn't fully invested in them, and they go somewhere else. And then you say, see, I told you they weren't a buyer. Your behavior has just reinforced the belief, but your belief created the result you knew would happen. But you were the variable, not the customer. Here's the data that should permanently shift this belief. J.D. Power research shows that 80% of customers say the showroom experience directly impacts their final buying decision. NADA shows that customers who come in for an appointment are 70% more likely to purchase than walk-ins. Most internet leads that go unsold don't disappear. They buy at a different dealership from a salesperson who showed up with full energy and genuine care for the customer and the desire to be helpful. I want you to think about that Saturday session again. My sales consultant looked at the lead, 5 days old. Customer asked him to come in on a Wednesday, and his instinct was to kind of coast and didn't respond after 5 days. He didn't say, they're not a buyer out loud, but his behavior said it for him. 5 days of silence, a customer waiting, a paycheck about to walk out the door. The moment I shifted his mindset, that's your paycheck right there, his entire behavior changed. He picked up the phone, he engaged fully, he moved the appointment, he sold the car. Same lead, different belief, different result. The belief is the lever, and you control it. So go do it now. The next time a limiting thought about a lead enters your head, they're not a buyer, this one won't go anywhere, they're just shopping around, catch it, write it down, then replace it with this. This person took time out of their day to raise their hand. They're a potential buyer until they tell me otherwise. Then respond accordingly. Why is this important? Well, your beliefs about your customers become self-fulfilling prophecies. The energy you bring, the tone you use, the effort you invest, all of it is downstream of what you believe. Change the belief and the behavior follows. Change the behavior and the results follow. So go take action, keep the customer first, and go dominate your floor. To receive these via text and email every week, scan the QR code you see here, and I look forward to serving you in the Auto Dojo soon.